Guys, welcome back to day 5 of our journey. Guys, we are continuing with our prosperous quest. Almost done. I think there's 1 or 2 more days left of this. But overall, guys, the loot in here has been phenomenal. I'm getting Stargazer cards, getting cores, getting emblems, getting a ton of things out of here. Make sure you hop in, you get your daily news. It is giving you free resources. Even if you go back and look at all of the other days, you get the loot out of there as well. And I believe it is maybe this way. Nope, opens in 11 hours, so we still have 1 more on that side. I know we have another one on this side, which is 35 hours, so that is 2 more hours right there. But this is the magic vines that we are going to be moving through today. So that means we could possibly have 3 more stalls that we're setting up at this point, guys. So again, a couple more days of this, and then it will be completed. So let's see what today brings. Looking in here, it looks like we have kind of a decimated town. Looks pretty broken. There's some more Stargazer cards. There's half of a full elite stone right there. It looks like there is our trading node. So trading node is set up, guys. Where is, oh, down here, the orchid or the orchard. Very, very small down there. So we did get the orchard, but let's see what the story does with our very important people. I'd like to purchase some sage blueberries. How is the harvest? A lot of trouble this year. It looks like the harvest was a little bit troublesome. There is some planting over here. Got a lot of blueberries, which we cannot interact with. All right, let's move over to the right. A lot of players were wondering exactly how far we had made it in here. So it looks like really not much to do in this entire section. So let's see what we can do over in this other part. Sure, there's got to be a quest. There's got to be something that we're doing or that we need to do. Master almost know. Oh, that was from yesterday's. Not really too much. And a lot of this, guys, kind of randomly shows up different parts. That is the reason why on earlier days, I actually missed Grandpa, I think was part of it. See, there's the hut. A very important person. There's a lot of things that show up in the main city. I'd like to buy some candy, please. Do you have jelly candy? I'm sure my daughter likes sweet candy. Get me some, and then I'll find it for you. Locals might have some. Let me have a look. Old geezer's assistant's out of the way. You're the one who is in the way. Oh no, it is. We got double of our Walker Texas Ranger in here. This might be the candy for Talene. Which it is nothing in that one. They said he might work for the old geezer. Let me see if there's anything else. And again, some of these guys get kind of roundabout hidden. Really have to know where to go, which, again, exploring this. Got another piece there, and then let's see if there's anything on this side. That looks like an old one that we might have missed. There's a couple places down there. Let me pause this, and I'll see what I can find. All right, guys, so from here, going around the map, I did find a couple other places that we can actually interact with. One being right here. And there's also one in the mountains where Gramps was actually found, which again, I don't know if it was today. I don't know if it was at another time. Young mother by the roadside, a bought batch of orchard. Let's see how the orchard business is going. Perhaps I can vertically integrate the fruit, honey, and the candy industry. Not sure again if that's going to take us back to the vines, which it looks like it does, or back to the orchard down here. Put my glass for a second while I check. On the candy shop, here's the honey. Could you just pass this along? All right, guys, so we got the honey. Question is, where do we use that at next? Let's try to figure this out. It looks like the honey is actually going to be used back where we just seen Sophia. Not sure if that's going to be at other parts. So there we go. Wait a second, the sweetest jolly candy imaginable. That will do. Let's see if Talene is back here. I can finally get a star to take her medicine. So baby is started taking the medicine. That gives us some free loot, including a sachet, and of course some more silver coins in there. Now the other one that I seen, and I think that might kind of conclude this part of the story, was again up in the mountains. It was up in the very, very top left where Gramps was, a very important person. So let's run around and see who this is. And again, it doesn't seem like, it seems kind of crazy how spread out this is. And there we go. So Gramps is back. That was probably part of another quest that I didn't do or didn't complete at that point. The merchant should have fun with this. There we go. So we got some coral out of there. But I think that might be it for right now as far as the adventure wise. Silver coins still doing a lot of trading. Heirlooms, we still got a couple more. And then there are, look at that, the foundry and Eastern Port. There are 2 more aspects that we still need to finish out of here. And then of course we still have a little bit of time till we get that Wukong skin, which means we have to do our trading, guys. Now looking at our trading again, we have another place right down here. So currently we are in Springtown. Springtown is probably a pretty good place to sell these. And you can check out the items. We've kind of went through this before. I got actually 16 bag parts now. What do we need? We need to unlock the foundry to get the rest of those. But currently we have some price trends that are going on, negative 23%. So down quite a bit, 17 right here. So price is up quite a bit with that one. And it looks like Snowy Peaks minus 50% for the Snowy Peaks. That's kind of interesting. We also do have Secha, which is a profit. The biggest one is Springtown, which is where we're at right now, which Snowy Peaks, I think that's where it comes from. I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to sell all these. Again, it was probably something we could have done a little bit earlier, but I'm going to pick up all of these. Then again, the sulfur, not very lucrative, guys. It's kind of between both. Since I'm moving anyways, I'm going to pick up the sulfur. Again, just because we're moving, but we want to see where are these dragons going to be the most expensive. Snowy or value in the orchard. So from here, and again, we only have 22 tickets. I'm going to go to the orchard. It does take 3 tickets to move there, guys. Means we're going to go ahead and sell everything. Boom, getting 65K there. And then the orchard, big one is the golden arrow berries. And of course, we're going to fill in the sage blueberries with the rest of it, giving us all 16. And seeing where our price trends are in this one. Or Springtown. And here it is, Springtown. Now the thing is, guys, going back to Springtown, so if I actually go back to Springtown, it's going to be a lot of movement, which this is where you kind of have to weigh in, is it's going to be a lot of movement to get there for a 20% difference in kind of the profit margins. So I could go to Lyra right over here, save me a ticket, sell everything, not quite as high as we wanted to, but we know in Springtown that there is already nothing to buy because I already bought it all. I bought everything in Springtown. So running all the way back to Springtown might not be as beneficial than being able to move these large, highly profitable items every single day is really my thought within here as we continue to get more coins. Even looking at what we just bought in Lyra, it's going to be up in the peaks. So right here, Snowy Peaks, the valley, and the orchard. Now the orchard, of course, because I just bought the very expensive items out of there, we have none. I'm going to go up to like the Ore Valley, which I think was one of the spots. That way I can pick up their most expensive items. And again, having to utilize and minimize the ticket usage that we're doing in here while still trying to maximize some of the profit. Doing right there, there's the most expensive. Now looking at 4 rubies again, it's going to be Springtown, but Springtown doesn't have anything. Lyra is sold out. So the orchard I could go to, but again, they're almost sold out. Which makes it tough because again, if I go to Springtown, there's not really going to be much of anything to buy. So I think I'm just going to go to Harmony City. I know the movement is a little bit lower, but I know I have goods that I can buy here and also make a pretty good profit on. Kind of going back and forth because I don't have that many movement spaces left at this point. So it is a very, very interesting game, guys, because I think Libra, I think I bought pretty much everything out of there. Using a ticket for a very small profit doesn't make the most sense, because you can literally do it with one bigger item and then make everything. And this keeps saying explore the map to unlock more stalls. I checked everything in the Snowy Peak. I couldn't find anything in there. Even here, guys, we're making what, 900 and 1,000 on there. And I'm not worried about being the top person within here. I am just more worried about getting the loot out of here. I'm not too worried about the metal that you do get, the 60-day metal that you do get out of here, but I want to make sure that we're trading everything that we can get for the cost that we want. So 2 tickets to go here. Go ahead, we'll sell all those out. 55K right there. We're doing actually pretty well. Get our 14, we'll buy our 2 more. Snowy Peaks, I think that's all sold out too. Again, a little bit more with the movement. You also do have to think at this point, what do you want, or where do you want to end? What is going to be kind of your end point if you do use all 20 of your tickets? Where is going to be kind of the end point for where you want to end, based on the items you have? And also, a lot of players were buying out items and then holding them till the next day based on the value that would be coming in the next day. They were just literally holding the items, the expensive items, knowing the price is going to go up the following day. Again, it takes an incredible amount of time to actually get this done. That is why I'm only doing it on my YouTube account. I'm actually not doing this on all of my other accounts. I'm going to actually stay just in Harmony City. Sell those out, making a little bit of money. Buy all of these, and let's see if we have, I think we have more in the Snowy Peak. Now, Snowy Peak is sold out. Down here, we have a couple right there. Getting a little bit of money, but moving a lot of product. All right, so this will probably be the last movement. So we'll go up here to Harmony City. I'm going to save my last 4 tokens in here. All those, and again, the profit there is not really much. You can see, guys, 194,000 tokens might be enough for Grower of Wealth. So we surpassed both of those, which is awesome. Again, that is more loot, guys. We got more Stargazer cards. And then looking at the rich list, we are still ranked 44, so not too bad. We're actually not doing too bad. And again, looking in here, guys, top 5% does get a medal, but the medal is only there for 62 days. So very, very cool. I know a lot of players are spending a ton of time and resources in here actually getting this set and making sure that the trades and everything like that are on time and everything else. Again, I'm not spending that much time and effort into this because it is very, very, very time consuming in here. And again, I don't see anything up in the Snowy Peaks. I went through the Snowy Peaks. I know there's one battle in there, but I don't know if this would make an issue or would do anything. And I just seen that little relic down there. I might have to pick that up, because remember, guys, you still have the boss. When the boss is defeated, there are going to be silver coins available when the boss does die. So some players are going to get the bonus coins in there when the boss is defeated, depending on where you are within the rank. Within the rank, you're going to get some extra coins out of there, which again will probably determine who gets the medal at that point. See, I didn't think that would make a difference at all. So I don't see any other interactions, but we took care of Gramps. I'm going to pick up this. I think it's right over here to the right. And again, this map is incredibly large, guys, to literally run away. So make sure you're doing the boss. That'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this event. And as always, thank you guys for watching.